guys, we've been had. On a less serious note, a couple months ago, back I believe it was either June or July, Tom Delonge had been posting about this replica miniature Stratocaster that he was going to be offering through his website to the stars, and had a picture of essentially a shrunken down production model guitar. And have you ever noticed the picture that I have up here? It's essentially, it was a picture of this. It was a picture of that guitar, that same exact guitar, 100% that one, that he was selling a few years ago. That didn't sell, by the way. That was a first production model that he had gotten for that guitar. And I think he was asking like 10 grand for it at the time. It didn't sell. He still has it. Anyway, the picture that he, was posted by Tom, To the Stars, maybe even on the Angels and Airwaves Instagram page and whatever, was of that guitar like in someone's hands, and said, you know, get your own like miniature replica of this guitar, and it was $75. I'm gonna sign each one, and it'll sell, or it'll ship out, you know, in a couple months. So today's the day. I've already seen pictures online, so I already knew what I was expecting, but I just kind of want to show you guys so you know what to expect if you guys are getting them soon too. So first, you get this little box, which looks like a case. It's kind of cool, you know. It's cute. It's got like a little thing on the back there. It's something from Axe Heaven. They're apparently the people who made it. And then it just kind of opens up on the side there, and it's not in here, but and just, you know, just a typical little box. So what you are going to get is a little stand, which is actually kind of cool. Just folds out, and you know, you can rest the guitar on there. You know, it's got this little cradle for the headstock and everything there, so kind of cool. You know, nothing really crazy about that. Then we get the guitar, and I already took a couple pieces off. There's like a little protector piece for the headstock there, which is a nice touch, but there's a lot of not so nice touches. So here it is. That's what it looks like. Now, anybody who has played or has seen Tom play these guitars over the years, granted not so much recently, knows that this looks a little off. First of all, the color is not right at all. I mean, it advertised that guitar up there, which is very obviously surf green. This is closer to like a Daphne blue, which isn't really a bad thing, but it was not as advertised. The pickup looks very weird. I mean, obviously the Invader kind of has its own sort of thing, and you know, just like the pickup cutouts. I don't know how well you can see it. I'll post some pictures in a little bit for close-ups, but I mean, yeah, it looks really poorly done. And I mean, the signature is nothing special. I mean, if he's signing hundreds of these, you know, you don't really expect the best. It's just the TD, which is cool. You know, it's not a huge deal. I mean, he's been doing the TD for a while now. But I think the most hideous mistake is on the back. There's a back plate, like a typical Stratocaster, which no Tom Delonge guitar ever has had, except for a couple of his actual, like a couple of his original custom shop Strats before he got like his real hardtails. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about, you know, the Tom Delonge signature. Never had a back plate because they're all hardtails. Hardtails don't come with those because that is where the tremolo, springs, and claw, you know, sit. And obviously this company, Axe Heaven, probably does other Stratocasters, and they just automatically think, yeah, okay, we got to put the back plate on there, and they just didn't think. They didn't think it through at all. I mean, I've seen some pictures of other ones online. My buddy Alan, who I did a collab with not too long ago, his headstock looks all jacked up. Thankfully, the one that I have here looks fine, but his, you know, like a bunch of the letters are, you know, scuffed or scratched. I don't even know what really happened on his, but it was just not well done. I mean, I knew what I was getting into because I've seen a lot of, you know, miniature replica guitars over the years, and most of them look terrible. I mean, let's be real. And there's only so much you can really do to get them close, but I mean, most of those guitars are like $30. Granted, these are signed, but I mean, $75 when you're showing off in the photo that it's gonna look like that up there, that it's gonna look like this, but you know, surf green. It's like, come on, this was a bit of a slap in the face. And I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some people aren't going to be mad about this. I'm sure some people really just bought it because of the signature, and I totally get that. But this was just not as good as I had hoped. So I don't know what I'm going to do. It did come with a sheet in there that said something about possible returns. I don't know if they do returns on something like this. If anyone's interested in this, you know, feel free to hit me up. I'd like to, you know, not lose any money on this, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys bought one and it hasn't shipped yet, I know you can cancel your orders before they ship. I know other people have done that, so consider that. That's mostly why I wanted to get this video out there, because this is not what should have shipped. This is not good, you know. And I'm not afraid to admit that, you know, I got goofed. You know, it is what it is. So I'm going to post a few close-up photos along with some new music of mine. I will have a new album out, you know, in the next couple months, so keep an ear out for that. And let me know what you think of the song. I'm pretty stoked on, you know, everything that's coming together on the new album. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see you guys later.